Greetings from Jerusalem, Jane, up close and personal. Look at this beautiful young Noa Lazar. She was brutally murdered last night. Actually, she was plainly executed by a terrorist. I just saw the video. The video surveillance footage of a terrorist, of a car driving up in the Succot checkpoint, and calmly a terrorist stands out with a gun, walks out of the car and just walk around on the other side of the car and plainly execute this beautiful young girl. 3 of the soldiers standing guard was hit, shot close up. If you follow my social media, you will see that I have shared that video. Literally shot point blank. The terrorist escaped, and there's a huge manhunt on the way. Another Jewish family ripped apart from Muslim terrorism in this country. Another Jewish family who has to bury a loved one, murdered for no other reason than being Jewish. This is so horrendous. I can't even find the words. Look at her. Murdered before she turned 19, before she got a chance to get married and have children. Sorry, I'm a little emotional. I have been reporting about these terror attacks year after year after year after year. It came up in my memories from on Facebook that several years ago we were in another horrible wave of terror attacks, and I had just arrived at Damascus Gate when the police started running and jumping into their cars and rushing off in one direction, and a young Jewish boy had been stabbed, and now this beautiful girl was literally executed last night in this horrendous terror attack. When the sun set, it's going to be Succot. Yesterday I thought I was going to be making a video, or a joyful video update, speaking about the significance of Succot. But we are living not that far outside of Jerusalem, actually. And late at night we started hearing helicopters, and I checked the news and I saw that this terror attack has taken place. And these 3 people were injured and brought to the hospital, and a few hours later this young beautiful girl was declared dead. There is a big manhunt on the way now for this terrorist who is on the run. Police, the guy who drove the car actually turned himself in, and 3 other people have been arrested in connection to this terror attack, but so far the terrorist is still on the loose. And another Jewish family is ripped to pieces. Another Jewish family has to bury a loved one today. And all of Israel bow our heads. We bow our heads and we cry with you. And I'm sending my deepest condolences to the family of Noa, a beautiful, beautiful girl. Everything is on high alert here in Israel. We knew that from intelligence reports that many terrorists was planning attack during these high holidays, which began with Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, and like I said, tonight is going to be Succot. There's a lot more police in the street, border police, military, especially throughout Judea and Samaria. And now this horrendous terror attack took place last night. Like I said, it's going to be Succot. Normally it's a joyful holiday. You know, the Jewish people are building huts. They're building Succots where they eat and where they sleep, having a good time with their families, commemorating how the Jewish people was wandering in the desert for 40 years before they entered the promised land, and they settled in the land that God has given to them in an eternal covenant, never to be uprooted again. But for that reason, they are still being hunted and killed in the streets, in supermarket, in the privacy of their own home, waiting at a bus stop, murdered for no other reason than just living in the land that God gave to them. So Noa, beautiful young woman, my condolences to your family. May you forever rest in peace. May your memory forever be a blessing. May you rest in peace. We stand shoulder to shoulder, united with you and with your family. So please share out this video, because you're probably not going to hear it in mainstream media. that another Jewish child was murdered, literally executed last night, just defending her nation. Shabbat Shalom from our home to your home. Shabbat Shalom here from somewhere in Judea to all my Jewish friends and followers around the world. Chag Sameach, Happy Succot. There are many, many tourists who has arrived in the Holy Lands. They are in the holy city of Jerusalem. It's always so festive. So for such a time as this, we will always stand with Israel. So my deepest condolences to Noah's family. And would you pray for the other 2 soldiers who were injured? One of them is in severe conditions. They are both in the hospital, but one of them is very serious. So will you please pray for a speedy recovery for both of these victims, and especially for God to comfort and embrace the family who has to bury a beautiful young daughter today. Thank you. Shabbat Shalom.